What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. And the time has come. The time has finally come to talk about Doctor Who. We're so back, guys. And yes, before you ask, this video is coming out a bit late. But it's not my fault, okay? I had a really big video that I wanted to get out so you guys will be satisfied. But guess what? YouTube came down with the ban hammer. It got blocked worldwide. But it's fine. I've sorted it out. Don't worry, guys. The video goes live tomorrow. So I'm making this one to tide you over. And because I want to talk about the upcoming Doctor Who. Give my thoughts, my feelings, hopes, expectations, things that I might be apprehensive about. Pretty much the exact same video I made before the 60th anniversary. But presumably a lot more positive. So if you want to be ready for when that video drops tomorrow, don't forget to subscribe. Leave a like too. Can you believe it, guys? 92% of people who watch the channel don't subscribe. That is crazy. So become a part of the 8%, the secret special club. And let's dive right in. I have a lot of stuff I want to talk about today, but one of the main things is this. The rumor mill is back at it again, this time from the Radio Times. Mr. Stephen Moffat is said to be coming back to write the Doctor Who Christmas Special 2024. Now, if you don't know, this goes back a while. We know for a guarantee that Stephen Moffat has been at least somewhat involved behind the scenes. In the commentary for The Giggle, Russell T Davies explained his original vision for the new Doctor Who title sequence, and a segment of it that got cut. And he made a point to point out that the main guy who convinced him to make that cut was Stephen Moffat, who had seen it early and who was presumably in the studio. So he's clearly privy to a lot more information in this era than, say, he was in the last. For example, Stephen Moffat had no creative control at all in Series 13 Flux, despite the Weeping Angels being used. However, here, he was in the studio to watch with him. However, this isn't the first time this has happened. In the lead up to Series 11, in the very early stages, Russell T Davies did visit Chris Chibnall's office as well, and they had a similar meetup. So maybe it was that. Probably wasn't. The biggest clue to Stephen Moffat's involvement came in the form of an Instagram post, where Stephen Moffat, while being in Australia, commented that he was on a Zoom call for a very important program. Later, in the Doctor Who magazine, if I remember correctly, Russell T Davies made a note in his letter that he was having communications with some people even on the other side of the world. So people in America, Australia is in the other side of the world to the UK. So anyway, Stephen Moffat has been involved in this new era of Doctor Who. Whether or not that means he's writing an episode, we are yet to know for sure. He probably is. This could all be false though. But for the sake of fun, let's imagine it's definitely true. Massive hype, am I right? I love Stephen Moffat. I don't know if I've said this before, I think I have. Stephen Moffat is my favorite modern Who writer, I think. Maybe I'm forgetting someone. I just love him. Even in episodes he's done that I think are bad, I still think have good parts. And that's because of him. And the only reason he even has episodes that I think are bad is because he has so many. Stephen Moffat has written the most Doctor Who stories, maybe of all time, but definitely of the modern era. He is him. He knows how to write a Doctor Who story. He's done it enough. And that's not even including rewrites he's done to other people's scripts as a showrunner. And after being showrunner for so many years, it is a little strange to think that he'd want to come back so soon. I mean, I'm not complaining, but the bro just needed a 3-week holiday and then he's back in the thick of it. How's he already diving back in? He did do those novelizations a couple years ago, but that's a little different to write an actual episode. I suppose Russell T Davies coming back, Stephen Moffat coming back, maybe we're all going for round 2. Both these guys said they were never coming back, by the way. Who knows, maybe he'll become the showrunner again after Russell T Davies. I think the reason they're both coming back is because Doctor Who's the best show of all time. But on to the cons. The con is, it's a Christmas special. Now, you guys know me, I do enjoy a little Christmas extravaganza, but Stephen Moffat's track record with Christmas specials is a little hit or miss. We have episodes like A Christmas Carol, or especially The Snowman. I really like that one personally. But then on the other hand, you have The Doctor, the Widow, and the Wardrobe. This is a bit of a rough one. And of course, the main issue it's bringing to the forefront is the idea of new versus old writers. So far, no new writers have been announced to be writing for the show, which, with its decreased episode format, is a little concerning. We know Russ T Davies is writing at least half of the episodes of the next series, of the next 2 series even, which leaves 8 left for potential new writers, and that is being generous. It's more than likely that it's going to be as little as half half that number, which is a bit of a problem. We desperately need new blood in the franchise. The 80s Doctor Who fans have been running the show for almost 3 decades at this point. The boys club is evident. The Chris Chibnall era started well on this front, but then COVID happened, so Chris Chibnall had to work overtime and write 12 episodes in a row. For me personally though, I don't know if the conversation should be about new writers or just more episodes. If we had more episodes, we'd have a greater chance for new writers. I like Stephen Moffat, so if he comes back, I'm happy. Even if it's shit, which it could be, but I don't care. But it does feel a little hollow when we're almost 4 years since the last episode written by a new writer. But here's the thing, we could have both old and new. All we need is more than 8 episodes a year. That's all we need, guys. So, Rusty Davies, this one's for you. Could you magically make more money for the budget so that we could have 2 more episodes? Please and thank you. I left a glass of brandy on your desk. But let's talk about the series. What are we saying, guys? We excited for season 40 of Doctor Who? Yeah, season 40. Let's go, guys. Series 14 is looking pretty damn strong with the Slug Monsters and the Piano Lady. They're saving the hype stuff for the actual show, guys, trust. Calling it now. Guys, I'm 1 step ahead of the curve. Russell T Davies, I'm in your head. Calling it now, this guy's the monk. It's that easy. I know it. I'm reading you like a book, kid. Played you like a fiddle. Jinx Monsoon's character is going to be one of the legions. But now let's ask ourselves this. What do we want to see? So sadly, the Daleks aren't going to be in this series. Would have loved to see them. Main thing I was looking forward to with Rusty Davies coming back was the Dalek stories. But I guess Destination Skara is going to have to tide us over until the next one comes out in like, what, 2026? Thanks, guys. Except that's cap. Dalek story, 2nd series, bare minimum. Ncuti Gatwa was talking about Daleks. Ain't no way this guy would know about that unless he'd already filmed with them. That comment about the Daleks in this era is cat. Millie Gibson's companion, Ruby Sunday, can't wait to see her character arc. Presumably this series will be following the mystery surrounding her, or alternatively they'll forget about it and wrap it up next year. That'll be fun. We're doing a reset, so hopefully they spend some time easing newer people in. Don't go overboard with the lore, all of that. You know how I am with the lore though. But overall, I just want it to be good. Please be good, please. I guess I should talk about my excitement levels. I think I made a comment about this before, but I haven't spoken about it in a video. My excitement levels for Doctor Who, and especially modern Doctor Who, fluctuate. I don't think I'm ever not excited, but being real, it takes a lot to make me that level of mega hype that only ever comes round every once in a while. In fact, to be honest, it usually only comes around every time there's a new Doctor or new showrunner. I'm usually at a relatively level of hype. I'm looking forward to what's coming next, but I mean, I don't want to sound like I'm hating. I'm looking forward to what's coming next. That's where I'll end that sentence. However, with Series 5 or Series 8, or hell, even Series 11, there was just another level there because it was so new and different. Where I'm at is that I'm looking forward to this new series about as much as I was for Series 9 or Series 12. I understood where we're at, I got my expectations in check, and I'm happily waiting for more new Doctor Who content. It's not new stuff, but I'm still going to enjoy it. I know I will. I trust in the creatives at the moment to cook up some good stuff. Don't let us down, Russell T Davies. But speaking of stuff, what are all the theories? But that's just a theory. The mystery is crazy, guys. Who is Ruby Sunday? Let me check again. Oh yeah, who is her mother? I'm just dying to know. I must confess, the mystery books set up in the 3 specials in the church on Ruby Road have all fallen a bit flat for me so far. I think all hope that I could get invested was lost the moment that they explained the reason the 14th Doctor turned back into David Tennant, which is, they don't really know. Maybe he needed to do something, maybe. I don't even know if that was an attempt at an explanation, or if they were just like, maybe this will help. An actual explanation would have been nice. So right now, I'm going to chalk that one up to not explained. And if they're not going to explain why David Tennant came back, or how the clothes changed, or really any of that, then I don't have a lot of faith that all of the other stuff will get a satisfying resolution either. But don't worry guys, I'm used to this. I lived through the Stephen Mystery Box Moffat era. I'm used to things never getting explained.
I'll explain later.
So yeah, Beep the Meeps boss, not really high on the agenda for me, I'm afraid. I think we counted last time, but aren't there like 12 concurrent mystery boxes going on at the moment? Master's Tooth, Toymaker's Legions, Ruby Sunday's Mom, 14th Doctor, The Boss, He Who Waits, Mrs. Flood. Oh yeah, Mrs. Flood, almost forgot about her. Is she a mimic? The mimic! Does she steal people's forms and is actually a multi-dimensional being? Why don't we start lumping a bunch of these together? Stack them on top of each other. A lady who grabbed the tooth, Mrs. Flood, same person. Mrs. Flood, He Who Waits, same person. The Boss and He Who Waits, same person. He Who Waits and the reason the 14th Doctor exists, same person. It's Omega! I knew it, guys. I'm just 3 steps ahead. And/or Rassilon. And/or Durrani. And/or Susan. Any of those also work. But onto a theory of my own. Or should I say my brother's? Yes, my brother actually sent me this one. This was like a month ago though. He told me, and I think this is an amazing idea, that he thinks in Chutagawa's regeneration story, David Tennant's 14th Doctor should be the Watcher. And he regenerates by merging back into him, just like in Legopolis. And I'm here to say right now that if that doesn't happen, I'm gonna be very upset. Yes, I will be upset if some random thing my brother told me with no evidence doesn't happen. I don't care if that's not fair. That's the best possible thing that could happen. I suppose that leads us on to the next question. Is Series 15 Chutagawa's last? Is he really only getting a few episodes? We already know that Millie Gibson's wrapped up. She only gets 1 series, plus a few extra episodes. We know that these 2 series were basically made together, but it would be crazy if our latest Doctor might already be leaving before his first series even airs. It would be a little strange, but not unprecedented. Personally, I'm willing to just wait and see. I'm excited. Excited for a new era, excited for a new series. I'm a little bummed that outside of that, there doesn't seem to be much new about it at all, but if it's good, who really cares? I like Doctor Who, I always want Doctor Who to succeed, so I will be cheering it on and calling it out when I feel it appropriate / funny to do so. But wait, there's more. What's up, everybody? And guys, we've got a new trailer. Say no more, guys. It has been 52 seconds since they uploaded it. I did not see this coming. I just refreshed my page. So without further ado, I'm just gonna click on it and I'm gonna watch. It's not that long. It's got the premiere date. And let's see what we're in for.
You ready for this?
Ooh.
Give me a number, give me a year. It's gonna be a moment.
Here it comes.
Okay, Stuart, that's from the first episode. May 11th. No way, it's just that. That's not a trailer,
Don't
pals.
forget to click
That's
below
not
to
fucking
subscribe
trailer,
to the
pals.
official-
What is that, 4 new shots? Okay, guys, I got clickbaited. Wait. It's airing at midnight? Oh no. No. Guys, do you remember that video that I made a couple weeks ago talking about Disney Plus and its influence on Doctor Who? That is this right here. This is very bad. This is very, very bad. I'm sorry to end the video on such a negative note. What the hell are they doing? They're dropping it at midnight? That is wild. The fact that people in America can watch at a regular time, but people in Britain have to stay up till then. Do you understand all of the kids who aren't going to be able to watch Doctor Who because it comes out at midnight? It's a family show. And from what I'm reading here, it's not going to be airing live. It's just going to be dropping. Okay, guys, this is oh. Yeah. So what a shame. After such a positive video, we have to end on such terrible news. Disney Plus getting involved with Doctor Who really just was the worst thing ever, huh? But I'll save that for another video. And that's the video. I hope you enjoyed my initial thoughts and hesitations towards Series 14 of Doctor Who. I think it's going to be great. I'm definitely not as doubtful as I was for the 60th anniversary, and even coming out of that wasn't that bad. So I'm sure this is going to be great. And a massive thanks to Eric from the Discord server for posting the link to the trailer that fast. I wouldn't have been able to see it that early and been able to fit it into the video without you, buddy. And speaking of which, if you want to help support the channel, you can click the join button below to gain access to 1,000,000 perks and benefits. This includes access to the members only Discord server, my full live reactions to all of the latest Doctor Who episodes, and my exclusive members only series where I go over everything Doctor Who that I watched within the past week. Join the journey, and thank you to the members. Teddy Bite, Just Tim, Lee, Kastretch, Architect, Rouge Argentine, Zach Pollock, Ertle the Turtle, Tom, Oz Baxter, Manny, Lahar S, Someone's Best Friend, Stephen Folden, Connor Bell, Snarly, Kyle Reese, Colin Savage, Sanyu, Casual Log, and Eric is Waiting. And with all that said, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.